absolutely hooked Angel Reese's ass last night. 8 of 13, 61.5%, 26 points in 25 minutes and 53 seconds. She scored 26 in 26 minutes.
What happens when a player who prioritizes personal stats meets a team that prioritizes winning? On May 10th, we got our answer when Napheesa Collier and the Minnesota Lynx systematically dismantled Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky's game plan, holding her to just 3 rebounds and 10.
The matchup, Napheesa Collier versus Angel Reese. On paper, this preseason game between the Minnesota Lynx and Chicago Sky looked like just another tune-up. But what unfolded was anything but ordinary. The veteran all-star Napheesa Collier, Olympic gold medalist, WNBA champion, and the undisputed leader of the Lynx, took the floor with a point to prove. And standing across from her, Angel Reese, the hyped rookie coming off a championship run at LSU and a social media empire that's made her one of the most talked about figures in women's basketball. From tip-off, it became clear this was going to be a lesson in real WNBA basketball. Collier's clinic, stats, impact, and leadership. Napheesa Collier didn't just show up, she dominated. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in just over 20 minutes of play. That's efficiency. That's leadership. And most importantly, that's WNBA readiness. She bullied the paint, beat defenders off the dribble, and led the defensive effort that completely neutralized Chicago's interior attack. She wasn't just scoring, she was setting the tone on both ends. Collier's performance wasn't about flash. It was about fundamentals, positioning, poise, and power. Every move had a purpose. Every stat reflected impact. That's what separates the greats from the hype. Angel Reese, stat padding or struggling rookie. Now, let's talk about Angel Reese, who finished with a respectable 13 points and 9 rebounds. But here's the thing. The numbers didn't tell the full story. And if you watched the game, you saw it plain and clear. Her defense was often a step slow. She missed box outs. And yes, the rebounds were there, but many came off her own missed shots or uncontested boards after defensive lapses. This wasn't a dominating double-double. This was what many are calling stat padding. When the game was in motion and Collier was turning up the pressure, Reese looked overwhelmed. Her footwork in the post was sloppy. Her defensive awareness lacking. And instead of adjusting, she went back to what's made her famous: chasing stats and showmanship. The difference in mentality, Collier versus Reese. What Napheesa Collier showed wasn't just skill, it was maturity. She's been in the league. She's taken lumps, learned from veterans, and understands what it takes to win at the professional level. Reese? She's still operating with a college mindset, where flair, volume, and drama carry the day. But this is the WNBA. Here, it's about efficiency, team defense, and toughness. No amount of TikTok followers or nil deals can save you when you're up against real pros. And that was the most glaring difference on the floor. One player was prepared. The other? Not so much. Caitlin Clark comparison. It's not even close. While Angel Reese struggled, Caitlin Clark was rewriting the rules in Indiana. 21 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, and a game-winning performance that electrified the crowd. Clark was under pressure from day one, and she's rising to the moment. Her court vision, range, and leadership already look WNBA caliber. She makes the team around her better. She creates spacing. And most importantly, she wins. You don't see Clark chasing empty stats. You see her orchestrating offense, taking over in crunch time, and doing the little things that lead to actual victories. That's what separates her from Reese right now. It's not just about talent. It's about readiness. Social media versus real hoops. Let's address the elephant in the room. Angel Reese is a media magnet. She knows how to go viral. But the WNBA isn't Instagram. It's not about filters, fits, or followers. It's about basketball. While Clark was in the gym grinding before training camp, working on off-ball movement and defensive rotations, Reese was on red carpets and Instagram Live. There's a massive difference between building a brand and building a game. And right now, Reese is confusing the two. what coaches and veterans are saying. You don't have to take our word for it. Coaches and veterans around the league are starting to whisper, some even saying it out loud. Diana Taurasi warned fans about the reality check coming for rookies. Cheryl Reeve of the Lynx has talked about how WNBA preparation and IQ are what make the real difference, not hype. And Collier, she didn't say a word in the press. She let her game do the talking. That's what professionals do. Can Reese bounce back? What she needs to fix. Now, to be fair, Angel Reese has the tools. She's long, athletic, aggressive on the boards, and plays with undeniable passion. But none of that matters unless she evolves her game. She needs to clean up her footwork, learn how to defend without fouling, and most importantly, understand spacing and team defense. Her offensive moves are still predictable. Her help rotations are often late, and her shot selection, questionable. The potential is there, but this is an LSU. The margin for error is tiny, and fans and opponents won't wait for her to catch up. Collier's message: this is the big leagues. What Napheesa Collier did was more than dominate a game. She sent a message to Reese, to the league, and to every young player coming and riding a wave of hype. This is the WNBA. You want to make it here? You bring toughness. You bring discipline. You bring basketball IQ. And if you don't, players like Collier will expose every flaw. Reese got a front row seat to what elite power forward play looks like. And she got schooled. Period. The Caitlin Clark standard. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is redefining what WNBA rookie excellence looks like. She's not just hitting logo threes. She's leading huddles. She's diving for loose balls. She's making vets better. This is the standard now. The Clark standard. And if Reese wants to keep up, she'll have to reinvent her entire approach. Because right now, she's not close. Angel Reese has talent, no doubt. But the WNBA is the deep end of the pool. You either swim or you sink. Napheesa Collier just gave her a dose of reality. And the question now is, can Reese respond? Can she evolve from social media superstar to WNBA contributor? Or will she get left behind while players like Caitlin Clark and Napheesa Collier continue to lead this league into the future? We'll be back with more WNBA updates, highlights, and hot takes. Until then, stay locked in. Is Caitlin Clark already the WNBA's next big superstar? And will Napheesa Collier lead the Lynx back to glory? Comment below. Do you think Angel Reese is just stat padding? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates.